must confess I'm in a mess with no place to turn to. Far from home, alone, what is a country girl to do? Ahoo!
Now, before you go back to your own masterpieces, I have an announcement. This year, the school's entertainment for parents and friends will take the form of a tableau-vivant.
What's that when it's at home?
Le tableau-vivant. It is a living picture where people stand like statues, showing us the moment in time as it was.
Very well put, Marguerite. Now, this time, all the scénars will be of important historical events.
Like an aristocrat having her head chopped off at the French Revolution.
Oh, don't.
That's quite enough of that, Esmeralda. As I was saying, of important events in the history of our British Empire. And you first years will have the honor of presenting the first scénar of the night.
What's ours going to be about, miss?
And that's up to you, girls. Now, I want drawings from each of you of your idea back here in the rotunda, first thing tomorrow morning.
They're great, aren't they just? And one of them's just had babies.
It's never.
And so too.
Wowee.
That's why Dad let me have them the day before my birthday, so as I could look after them.
Crikey, what I wouldn't give. But my birthday's ages away.
Tell you what, seeing as how I've got so many, how about you have one of the little ones?
You mean that?
I said it, didn't I? Now, which one?
You mean I get to choose?
Oh, get a move on, can't you? Find your own idea. Honestly, you could have knocked me over with a feather when the whole class voted for my Lady of the Lamp.
Florence Nightingale nursing our brave wounded in the Crimean War. That was very bright of you, Anne.
I wish I'd thought of it. Well, it wasn't exactly my idea. David thought of it.
He and the other high school boys wouldn't be playing the wounded by any chance.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, you can have that on your own.
I'm sure that's not the other girl's idea at all, Molly.
Hi, everybody. G'day.
Oh, just a moment, Jim, love. If this tableau thing's happening so soon, who's going to make the costumes, may I ask?
Well,
I suppose I'll have to do it all, as usual.
Oh, would you, Grandma? I'm going to be it for sure. Who cares about this rubbishy girl stuff? Look!
Jimmy, get that dirty thing off the table.
It's not dirty, Mrs. Hall. Actually, their mothers keep them quite clean.
I don't care what their mothers do to them. I will not have that thing in my house. Get rid of it.
But it's mine. Freddo gave it to me.
Oh, put it down, Pixie. It gives me the shudders.
Jimmy, if you don't remove that mouse this instant, it'll be the back of the hairbrush for you and no dinner and probably no breakfast as well.
Well, there's no need for that, Mother. Freddo, sweetie, it was extremely kind of you to give Jimmy your mouse. Perhaps if you were to look after it for Jimmy, he could come over and see it at your place.
Gosh, you're an idiot. I thought Jimmy'd cop it from Grandma for sure. Well, he didn't. Thanks to Aunt Vera. It can't be easy all the time. I mean, I don't think she ever hits him. Well, it is Grandma's house. My parents don't believe in corporal punishment either. Neither do mine. What's the use? Horace isn't going to let us dress up as bushrangers anyway. You better pick those up before Grandma sees them. Fussy old budget. Finished. Crikey Moses, the coronation, that's a terrific idea. Well, I thought to myself, what role would I like to play? And I wouldn't mind being Queen Mary.
An excellent effort, Pixie, but I do think that this one will be much simpler to stage. And it suggests the recent conflict without any of the horrors of war.
Who did it?
It's mine, actually.
It's very good.
Of course, Mrs. Meyer must make the final choice. Now, go on with your flower drawings, girls.
Some choice. She only took one.
Sourpuss. Of course, I shall be Britannia.
Why you?
You can't be Britannia. Britannia ought to be really tall.
But graceful. She ought to be someone like me who can do ballet.
Why?
All she has to do is stand still.
Bores me to sobs.
So who wants you in my scene anyway? It's my idea and I am going to be Britannia. So there.
Well, we'll see about that.
No talking, gals, please. Remember, we are representing Wilsford Ladies College. Quiet on stage, please, or I may have to recast you. Now, Russia. Louise, you will play Russia.
What do you know? I could twerk Guernsey.
So that's Japan, Russia, and India cast. Esmeralda, you will be Italy.
Are you sure you mean me?
Indeed I do, but there will be no joking and no falling off pedestals. Is that understood?
Absolutely, miss.
Now, for our three main roles of America, France, and...
Britannia. Miss Oric, it was my idea.
So you've been telling us.
That will do, Molly. These three central figures must be physically right for their roles if our scene is to be the best of the night. Therefore, Marguerite, you will play France.
Oh, but that is for what I've been wishing for. More than anything.
And America will be played by, Elsie.
Excuse me interrupting, Miss Oric, but Miss Matters sent me in to find out how much longer you'd be needing the hall.
I've still got Britannia to cast. Ask her if she could give us another few minutes, would you?
Yes, Miss Oric.
Then who's going to be Britannia, miss? Me?
Or me?
Neither of you. Molly, you're Britannia. And now, for the rest of you, I have a most important job as backstage hands.
It's not as if I asked to be Britannia. Well, I've got it now and I'm not giving it up, so there.
Molly, sweetie, congratulations.
Who told you?
Anne just told us.
I've got the most wonderful idea for Britannia's costume.
What is it?
I'm not telling you in case it doesn't work out. Hop in, both of you.
I'd rather go straight home.
Thanks.
I will.
Hang on to your hats!
Stupid woman!
That's quite a request, Mrs. Reed.
But for a very good cause. Jimmy, Freddo, don't you dare. Come away. At once.
You responsible sort of kid? You put your things away?
I would this. I guarded on my life, I promise.
All right, Britannia. Here's your helmet.
Crikey Moses! Thanks a billion.
You mean we get to take it home? Sizzling sausages. How's about bringing them to my party tonight? Maybe, maybe not. Bags, I'll wear it in the car. Give it here, Mol.
No fear. You can look, but you can't touch, and that's an order.
Thank you, officer.
And I'll be stage front, holding the lamp up like this.
Anne, if you drop that on this, I'll...
Taking it outside right now, Grandma.
Thank goodness you're not in it as well, Pixie. How about making me another pot of tea?
All right.
Look what we've got towards Molly's costume.
Behold Britannia.
It looks very nice, dear. Why didn't you tell me that Molly was in the tableau as well?
I thought she'd want to tell you herself.
I could have bought the material for her costume at the same time as I bought Anne's. I'll have to go straight back down to the haberdashery.
You'll do no such thing, Mother. I'll go straight back and get it. Come along, boys. You'll be better off out to the way.
Mum, can't I give Freddo his present early? Please?
Oh, very well. 3 yards should do it, Mother.
Oh, that looks fantastic, Molly. Don't you think so, Pixie? I can't look now. Well, I've often thought about being an actress. I mean, I'm by far the best singer in the class, so it stands to reason. Well, really, Molly, what you'll be doing isn't exactly acting. All you've got to do is stand still. Just like this tea has to. There's more to it than that, isn't there, Molly? I'll say, this thing weighs a ton.
Gee, Willikers! Is it yours?
Of course it is. It is not. It's my turn. Give me it. It's my birthday.
No! Keep it up, Freddo! I'm next! Who says? Give it here, it's mine!
Jimmy, no! That does it. Both of you down here right now.
Vera, if I'd known that was going to cost so much, we could have made do with an old sheet.
Well, I didn't want the child feeling we didn't care.
Too late now.
Look what they took!
Oh, Jimmy.
Still in one piece.
Not a dent in it. No thanks to you two. They didn't even ask. Anything could have happened to it, and it nearly did. After I promised.
Well, I was quite right, Vera. That boy's out of hand.
Grandma's right.
Am not!
And I brought you up. You turned out all right.
Taking something that doesn't belong to you is stealing, Jimmy Reed.
Now, just a minute, Mother.
There'll be no birthday party for you tonight, young man.
Oh, I didn't mean...
Tell her she can't, Mum. Tell her.
Hush up, Jimmy. Mother, don't you think perhaps...
I certainly do not. And I don't want to hear another word out of you.
I think I'll be getting on home right now.
I'll drive you.
Mum?
That does it. You can go straight to bed.
Dobber! I hate you. I wish you'd never come here. I wish you'd go away and never come back again. So there!
Jimmy!
Straight to bed, and you won't get any dinner either.
Oh, you got it back then? You knew? I was just about to go out when I heard you call out to them. You absolute stinker! If you had said something, Jimmy wouldn't have been in so much trouble. He is. Much you care about that or anyone else.
Oh, I've got problems too, you know. Now that Myrtle's become stage manager, she's been an absolute pig.
The others reckon she thinks you were the reason she didn't get Britannia.
That was your fault. But she still swans around giving me the filthiest jobs.
She's actually managing to get you dirty.
Not anymore. I'm quitting.
Oh, for goodness sake, Pixie, grow up. Not everyone could be centre stage like I am.
This is beaut, thanks.
Well, you'd have been eating party food if it wasn't for Molly.
I only wanted a turn.
I know, but she's got so swollen-headed about it. She hasn't stopped boasting about how she's going to look in it.
I'll bet. Skite needs taking down a peg or two.
If she's like this now, just think what she'll be like after she's really been Britannia. Oh, stood up there like a statue with everyone clapping her like crazy.
Pity I gave Freddo his present early.
Why? What was it?
Itching powder. A whole big packet of it.
I defy anyone to stand still with that in their costume.
Yeah.
I don't suppose Freddo would have any left.
He might have. It wouldn't hurt to ask.
Indian giver. Depends what you want it for.
Paying Molly back. See, she's starring in this pageant, and everyone in the whole school's meant to keep dead still.
Jeepers, I could just see him now. It's my etching powder, so I've got to be in on it.
I suppose, but I wasn't planning on Sabo, doing it to everyone. It was only Dob and Molly, me and Pixie planned on getting back.
Pity.
Not there, stupid, much further over.
Myrtle, how am I supposed to hang onto the ladder and stretch right over there at the same time?
Positions, girls! Myrtle, who's doing the curtains?
I'm doing it.
You will not! The ladder! Myrtle, the ladder!
Pixie!
The curtains! Pull the curtains!
I'm fine.
Oh, fine. Stop it.
Oh, you
Oh, mon Dieu! Where does it hurt?
My back's hurting. And I think I've done something to my wrist.
Wasn't my fault.
Who said it was?
Oui. You have the reason?
She's been making Pixie do all the dirty work. Why wasn't it you up on the ladder, huh?
Girls!
What about tonight's performance, miss?
I don't think... If you really need me, I could try.
You'll do nothing of the sort, child. Off you go home and let your grandma fuss over you. Now. All right, the rest of you. Positions! Positions! Mary, you pull the curtains. And Myrtle, you clean this mess up.
Well, give us the stuff. Sure Jimmy's gonna go for wrecking the whole box and dice tonight. No probs. I've been looking into anything. Now the mice. Coming up. Scat, someone's coming. Cripes, are you here already? Nah, it's me brother. I wanted to give you one last chance. To fix those girls good and proper. Just imagine, a whole stage full of running, jumping, screaming she-males. And we keep it going. It'd be the best joke we play on anyone ever.
It surely would. But my sister, she's in this too. Just Molly, as we agreed, righto?
If you say so. Pinch me a bit of food, will you, to keep me from starving?
Piece of cake.
I'd rather 2 or 3.
If you could move just a little, Peter, I promise you it'll be finished in time. It's not as if you're dressing here like Anne.
Molly, sweetie, perhaps you can help me here. I can't get this bow to go right.
I can't believe this is happening, can you? Me up there in front of all those people.
Oh, you're going to be great, Molly. And so am I.
Right. Everyone ready? Oh, I put the car out the front, Vera.
Oh, Jimmy and I aren't coming. I'm still sore after my fall, and Jimmy wants to stay and listen to the Crystal set with me.
Bit of a tummy ache.
Oh, rightio, everybody. It's time we shoved off.
No, my costume isn't finished yet.
Yes, it is. Now, got that helmet?
Yes, no, it's over there. I can't go up in front of all those people.
Oh, of course you can.
You'll do it very well, dear.
I won't. I never do I, Pixie? Oh, you can't back out of it now. All you've got to do is stand still. I'll move. I'll fall off my pedal stool. I'll do something wrong. I just know I will. I'll let the class and horrors down.
We ought to get Freddo out if we're going to do it as we planned.
Oh, Jimmy, I can't. I just can't ruin it for Molly.
You'd spoil it for everyone else. I hadn't thought of that. She's not a bad sort most of the time. Neither are you, come to that.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, give it a rest.
Freddo's not going to like it.
It's Freddo's mum and dad. And Monsieur Chevrier. That must mean Marguerite's here.
For you, madame, the very best seats.
Thank you, Jean.
I see young Freddie's dodged this mushy-girly stuff too.
I feel that he and your Jimmy are over at your place at this very moment, having the time of their lives.
I thought Jimmy developed that tummy ache rather suddenly. Another put-up jobber.
Pixie! What's happened? Freddo's gone! And look!
Oh no, not the itching powder.
And all the mice!
Oh, we've got to warn them!
I can't, I'm gonna be sick.
Myrtle.
My stomach is doing the tarantella.
Yours too. Ditto, ditto, and ditto again.
All right, girls. Positions, please. Quietly now. Not another word now. And you mustn't move a muscle, mind.
What a life for us, sweet Missy. Growing up is full of strife, sugar and spice. How I long to be back home. Everyone leave me alone. Growing up is full of strife, sugar and spice.